All right, for warrior two, we could start again in standing position like we did for warrior one, but I'm going to have you go down to the plank position because this is probably how most people are going to get to the warriors. I just wanted to show you what standing was so you could really feel out the squaring of the hips. So go ahead, you can either do modified plank or plank. You're going to start with the right foot lifting up and then bring it into the chest as much as you can. You can even bring the hips up to try not to drag the foot. Once you get up as much as you can, go ahead, try to put the heel down first and then ball point of the big toe, little toe evenly, spreading the toes out wide, not clinging into them. The front foot stays nice here, and then the back foot, start to pivot it over. Sometimes people will say that you can do a heel to the middle of the foot, but a lot of people are not open enough in the hips for that. So go ahead and just have it be heel to heel alignment. And if your hips are open, then you can do the T and go in the middle of the foot. That back foot is about a 90 degree angle if you notice the tape. It's not 45 like the warrior one. This is one difference here. It's the 90 degree angle. Grounding again into the ball points of the foot and pushing into a little bit more on the outside. From here, once that knee is over the ankle, pointed in the direction of that second or third toe. This is again where you're going to see if that knee is tight or not. If the hips are tight or not, that you can get the knee open. If you notice it's a hard time to do that, just come the foot open a little bit more. That'll help to keep the knee in that same direction without hurting the joints. Go ahead, grounding into the back foot. Engage the core to start to lift up while you start to windmill the arms on open. So here the hips are squared to the side of the mat this time rather than the front of the mat like warrior one. So with the hips squared to the side, you also want your chest open to the side. Go ahead, the arms are open, nice and long, reaching in opposite directions. Again, notice the knee. Is it coming toward midline? Really try to keep it open and going in the direction of the toes. From here, your gaze can be at that front middle finger. And this is a great warrior two to start with. You'll get better at knowing if you're leaning forward. It helps looking in the mirror sometimes. Try to get the spine nice and tall here. Same thing with the pelvis. Try to keep it as neutral as you can rather than arching your back. So engage the core. Shoulders here. A lot of times our shoulders will come forward. To help with that, you can think of being a waitress, getting the palms face up. The shoulder blades are going to roll down the back. Try to keep that while you slowly let the palms go back down. If you're able to do that, great. If not, get used to having your shoulders here. You can keep your palms face open. It's about getting open in the chest. Stay for one more breath. And then with your exhale, we're going to windmill the arms on down. And since we did one leg, we'll do the other one. So pick the back heel up. Try again not to drag the foot if you can. We're going to switch the legs. So the left one comes up, bringing it into the chest, and then slowly coming in between the hands. Heel first, ball point of the big toe, little toe, and spread the toes wide. From here, pivot that back heel. Again, you can have it be that front heel is in the middle of the back foot. But like I said, a lot of people, their hips are really tight. So just make sure heel to heel, or you can even go out a little bit more and off the line. So again, you always want to work from the foundation or the ground up. So once the feet are in position, 90 degree on the back foot, pushing down into the back edge of the foot but still pushing into the ball point of the big toe. Squaring up the 3 points here on that front foot. Front knee now is over that front ankle. Engaging the core, start to windmill the arms on up and ground down into that back leg. Go ahead, look at that front middle finger And pay attention to the knee. If it wants to come in again, try to keep it open. Notice if you're leaning forward, trying to stack the spine, being light in the toes, no clinging here. So it doesn't have to be this wide of a stance. For beginners, you might want to just start up here. It's going to be the same thing, trying to get the knee over the ankle, 90 degree on the back foot, still trying to square up the hips as much as you can. And then from here, again, paying attention to the shoulders. If the shoulders are coming forward, open them up by letting your palms face up as if you're a waitress carrying something. Slide the shoulder blades down the back here. Open and straighten the arms, and then slowly start to turn the palms over, keeping the shoulder blades in place. One more breath. And then with your exhale to come down, you're always going to try to keep the legs here as much as you can, moving only at the arms and the torso, and then go ahead, picking up the foot, come back into the plank. So that is Warrior 2. If you had any questions with Warrior 1, I do have a video on that as well. I want to thank you for watching, and if you have any other questions, please feel free to message me on Facebook or any other way. Thank you. Hope you have a good day. Namaste.